everybody, it's Alicia from Adventures of Stitching, and I'm here with you with my first stitch with me. And this is a July and August progress wrap-up for all the whips that I worked on in the last 2 months. I am not currently with most of these projects in person, so it would be kind of hard to do a video without them in my normal format, and I thought I would try a stitch with me and I would just put pictures up of all my progress and hopefully multitask, and if I can't you'll just be staring at this stitching while I'm talking about the pictures and all that. So bear with me. If this is moving around too much, just maybe try not to look at it because I can't really help how much it's moving. It's my own hands. I'm using my stitching stand as my phone stand to help with the angle that I need. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I have a few whips that I have worked on for both months. One of them is a restart, one of them is a new start, and so yeah, let's just get right down to it. I would like to say that this is my Mickey Minnie Sweetheart Cove by Thomas Kincaid. I'm doing 2/1/10 stitch. It's a 25 count opalescent Lugana. I wouldn't necessarily recommend opalescent for full coverage. It's kind of hard to stitch with it because the little plastic shiny threads get caught where your holes are some, so you can battle with it a lot, but I do love the way it's looking. So anyways, this is where I am. We will get to progress on this in a little bit. It's in August, so I hope you guys all had a great summer. I've had a bit of life come at me, but you know, I'm here, I'm okay. So, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to get to a life update in this video because I am a little bit on a time crunch. So anyways, the first whip I'd like to share my progress of is Cozy Winter Evening. It's the mini version from Oleana Babenko. It's by Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's 27 count Linda even weave, and I'm doing 2/1/10 stitch. This is what it will look like when it is done, and this is where I was and where I am. I think both pictures should be up at the same time for you. I did 347 stitches on this. It's at 17,131 out of 79,300. It's 21.60% complete, and I'm doing this extreme cross country, so I'm color completing. I started with the highest amount of stitches and finished that, and then I did a few stitches, a few colors with the least amount of stitches to cancel those out. And hopefully by the end of this next largest amount, I can go knock out a bunch of the smallest. So that's kind of what I do. I go back and forth, back and forth. So let me readjust here. So that's how that one's going. The next one is Evening by Leonid Afremov, mini version, also from Heaven and Earth Designs. It is 61 stitches added in. It's at 1,615 out of 83,250. It's 1.94% complete, and this is a 5% by 25 project. I think it's a 25 count easy guide, but I am not positive. Actually, I'm gonna leave a lot of that information out in this video. I don't have them in front of me, so it's hard for me to know what everything is. So if you have any questions about anything, feel free to ask in the comments or message me on Instagram. I have the same name there as I do here, Adventures of Stitching. So yeah, I will be happy to answer any questions you have about any of my projects. And so now that we have that out of the way, the next one is called Let Us Adore Him. It's by Donna Gelsinger from Heaven and Earth Designs. This is the mini version. And this is a restart. I had the regular chart, and it's so large that when the mini came out, I couldn't help it. I had to pick up the mini and start it over, and I'm already at over 2%, so that was a good decision for me personally. It has, over the course of both months, July and August, 1,612 stitches in it. Out of 78,975, it is 2.04% complete. I'm doing tent stitch on this as well. What else can I say about it? I'm doing rows on this, I believe. Yeah, I think that's it on that one. I'm having fun. It's a 5% by 25 project as well. And the next one is a new start. This, I feel so bad it's taken me so long to share about this, but this is Flight of Freedom. And I did this with Catherine, the Needleberry Stitcher, on July 4th. It was the funnest thing ever. We were both kidding it up, like organizing the threads the night before at the same time without telling each other. So we were just kind of having fun chatting. And then the next day, we both just dove right in. She's focusing on trying to get to the flag. She might already be there. And I'm really just being a little bit more, I'm trying to think of the right word. Methodical, I guess. And it's working for me. So this is my progress on that. I'm using all the kit stuff. I wanted to say ingredients so bad, but I won't. Supplies. And it got me through some hard times. I had a family member that only I was available to be with out of all of our family while she was in the hospital for a week, so I stayed there with her, and this project, when I felt like stitching, was the one I used. So it was just a joy to work on. So thank you, Catherine, for starting this with me, and hopefully we can get together and have a day where we plan to stitch on them together again. So that is Flight of Freedom by Mentioned Gold. I got 600 stitches in on it, I believe. I feel like I got more, but that's what I have written down. The next project is Simple Pleasures by Chris Dunn from Pain Free Crafts. Now this one got 204 stitches. I finished out the page. I think that's pretty much what the purpose was with that. It's 8,571 stitches out of 124,000. It's 6.91% complete. I don't really have much to say about that, except that I was working towards that page finish. The next project is Gardener's Paradise, the mini version. This is by Donna Gelsinger from Heaven and Earth Designs. I got 671 stitches on it, so it is 1,739 stitches complete out of 78,000 stitches in total. It is 2.23% complete. It's a 5% by 25 project. That one was fun, and I think that might be one of my next ones to focus on getting to 5%. The next one is Farm Stand, also by Donna Gelsinger, the mini version from Heaven and Earth Designs. I did 1,106 stitches out of which adds up to 1,594 so far out of 78,975 stitches. It's 2.02% complete, and that's a 5% by 25 project. Both of these, for some reason, I tend to work on back to back. I don't know why. They're kind of similar to me. They're great companion pieces, and I love them, and I'm actually stitching both of them with Leanne from Small Town Stitches. I want to make sure I'm not doing a Sal with anyone else. The Let Us Adore Him is a Sal, but it's sort of so big that I can't name anybody in particular. It's just a bunch of people who are doing the Nativity and all the different patterns that Donna has of the Nativity scene. She has different ones, and I chose a different one. Just I liked the way it looked better, so that's the one I'm doing. Let's see what's next. A new start. This is California Dreaming. I'm not sure who the artist is. I might have to edit that in. It is also from Heaven and Earth Designs. It's a huge one. It's a biggie. But this one I'm excited about because I started it on 40 count Verdal, 1/110 stitch. So it's one strand on one square, and the coverage is beautiful. This is so much fun to stitch on. I got this out for both July and August, so it has 1,200 stitches in total. Out of 350,700 stitches, it is 0.34% complete, and I'm loving it. Even though there's not that much to see right now, it's so much fun. The next one is my project that I've turned into a daily 30, and I'm actually set to finish this probably tomorrow. So I did in total for the last 2 months 2,654 stitches just from making this a daily 30, like 30 minutes every day, and that's it. So cute. But anyways, this is tea time. I nicknamed it Sure Duck Holmes, and it's by Lily Violette, and it's on 14 count oatmeal Ada, and I'm doing 2/1 full cross. It's just been so enjoyable. I am so excited to finish it too, because I really want to have it finished in a hoop and hanging on my wall in my stitching room. So I guess I should start stitching again. I'm kind of nervous that I have already gone wrong, but I think I'm okay. Pretty sure I'm okay. Yeah. Just have to do this, and then I'll be on track with where I thought I was. I'm not checking to see if this is in frame. This is probably going to be the most newbie Stitch With Me video you've ever come in contact with. Yeah, I keep coming up in the wrong hole too. Oh well, it's okay. Okay, the next one is called A Church for All Seasons. This is by Nikki Bomey from Charting Creations. Several of us are doing this together. Angie from Angie Slowly Crafts. Leanne from Small Town Stitches decided she's going to crop it, so she's only doing the spring church, which I love that idea. That is such a cool idea. Nikki Stitchy. She's also on Flosstube. Haven't seen you in a while, Nikki, but I know you're busy, so I won't ask for a new video. So yeah. Anyways, I did 542 stitches. It's at 9,668 stitches out of 247,500. It is 3.91% complete, and it's a 5% by 25 project. The next one is Super Size Max Color The Grand Library by Amy Stewart from Heaven and Earth Designs. I did 203 stitches. I'm not really sure why, but it's at 19,632 out of 715,284. It's 2.74% complete. I think the goal by the end of the year is to hit 3%, so I really should start working on that to make sure I can make that goal. The next one is Sunset in Venice, the mini version. I think this is Dominic Davison, I'm not positive, but it's also from Heaven and Earth Designs. It got a total of the 2 months, 651 stitches. It's at 800, that doesn't make sense, hang on. It's at 1,355 out of 75,075. It's at 1.80% complete, and it's a 5% by 25 project. The last project for July is my Cinderella Wishes Upon a Dream. Thomas Kincaid Disney Dreams kit. It's out of print. I got 400 stitches in on it in July and 200 in August, maybe more. I didn't really keep track very well in August for Cinderella. So possibly 600, possibly 700 or 800. And you should be seeing the progress there. I don't really have percentage on that. For July, my total stitch count was 7,005. The goal is just to keep chiseling away at 5% goals. And we're moving on to August. Let me see if I can figure out where I am here for stitching first. I might not have picked the best project to work on here. I'm pretty sure I'm back on track though. We didn't do too bad there. This takes talent, you guys. I didn't realize how much talent this took to do 4 things at once, it feels like. And I hope that you can see what I'm doing too. I did think to zoom in a little, but I didn't want to go too much to make you feel like you can't even see the picture. But I think I still ended up doing that anyways, didn't I? Okay, moving on to August. My August first project was Anne of Green Gables Quick Stitch, which I cropped. So it's like a quick stitch crop. I kind of basically took that entire left row of pages out with that big tree. So anyways, I have done 1,067 stitches on it. It's at 6,050 out of 80,030. It's 8%-ish complete. It's kind of hard to keep track of the exact percentages because I'm going off of Stitch Pal instead of Pattern Keeper since the numbers are skewed from cropping. But that's where I am. I'm stitching this with Rainy from Rainy Day Reads, and I think we have a tentative plan to focus on this to finish next year. After I finish this one, of course, then I'll move on to that one. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. The next one is my Precious Moments, which I'm doing, I kind of did a little Sal with Angie. She's also doing a Precious Moments. I can't remember which one she's doing. It's of a little boy. I am doing one that I have just nicknamed Chapel, but it's basically a couple in the car on the way to the chapel to get married. So it's very cute, and it's one that my husband picked out. I gave him a choice of 6 or 7 patterns because I couldn't decide, and he was like, I like this one. So it's like, all right, that's the one I'll start. It's been fun. It might be a focus in the future, but I got 263 stitches in on it. in August. The next project that I worked on is Mini Red Panda from not Amy Stewart. Sheena Pike from Heaven Earth Designs, and Sheena Pike is retired from there, so it's not available, but I did 600 stitches on it, and it's at 7,018 out of 84,500. It's 8.31% complete. And I started in the center and I'm working my way out, and it's a little bit stressful for me to figure out where I'm going and what color to pick and how to fill in, and I'm not sure if I like center starting on full coverage projects, so in the future I might try to avoid that, but it is what it is. So the next one is Pride and Prejudice sampler. I can't remember the Etsy shop I got this from, but I started this with Sarah from Peace, Love, and Stitches, and this was a 5% by 25 project, and I hit my 5%. So I did 1,356 stitches. It's at 2,137 out of 39,430. It's at 5.42% complete. I'm so excited about that. I can put that one away unless I want to bring it out. There are no rules against bringing it out just because you want it. But now that I've hit the goal, the pressure is gone. So I'm loving the goal. I'm actually hitting them. I'm so proud of myself. The next one is a Mirabilia. It's called Tea, but I have nicknamed it Friendship because I started it with Angie. I did 291 stitches on it. Not very much, but enough to see progress. I love the colors that are showing up in it right now, so it was fun to get to. So the next project is called Welcome to Rivendell. It's from Country Magic Stitch, and I'm doing this with Leanne and Rainey, and I think Angie started Hogsmeade from them at the same time. And I did 470 stitches. It is 1,618 stitches done out of 21,924. It's 7.39% complete. And I'm not sure if it was a 5% project, but it might as well have been because I got there. So might as well count it, right? The next project is this one, Sweetheart Cove from Mickey and Minnie. Or not from Mickey and Minnie. Mickey and Minnie is my nickname for it. It's called Sweetheart Cove. It's by Thomas Kincaid. I got it off of Etsy, but I don't think it's licensed, so I won't be sharing a link to that. But I am pushing this for a finish, and so I got a whopping 5,794 stitches on this in August. It's at a little more because I've been working on it, but it's as of the end of August, it was at 43,604 out of 125,972, 34.60% complete. And I basically finished, let me move this. I finished the chimney, so there's like a page here, and I was filling in the house roof and the chimney. I did this whole page, and now I'm starting on this little partial page, and then I think I'm gonna move down the right side here, all the way down, because the way I've done this already is the left side is all down and done. I thought it'd be kind of cool to frame it out. So this was an anniversary start that I did in 2021, and I would love to have it done by our anniversary next year, but at the rate I'm going right now, it could be done by April, so fingers crossed. That's exciting. The next project is my new daily 30. Oh, nope, sorry. I already shared that one. And I shared Tea Time and Let Us Adore Him and California Dreaming. Those are all done. So the next one that I did was Wonder Woman. This was a 5% by 25 project. It's by Daniel Kordick from Tilton Crafts. I did 1,840 stitches. It's at 6,166 stitches out of 122,500, and I hit 5% perfectly, so it's 5.00%, and put it away. So that one I can check off the list too. The next project is Hummingbird, and actually I hesitate to share this too because I'm restarting it. So I'll share it because I'm sure many of you are curious about why I'm restarting it. I started this with Angie, and I got this beautiful blue fabric. It's on 28 count, and I'm doing 2 over 1 tent stitch, and this type of pattern, I don't really like the tent stitch the way it looks, and I cannot see half the stitches that I'm trying to put in. So all of the problems collided for me, and just last week I bought new fabric. It's on its way, and I will be restarting that soon. So I did 277 stitches in on this. Again, the percentages are skewed because the background is supposed to be stitched and I'm not doing the background. So stay tuned for that. I will probably try to catch up to where I was before. By the time September's over, it's probably going to be a focus if my fabric can come. Maybe end of October. I'll make that my goal. End of October, I'll try to get that one up where it was. And that's it. You've seen Sunset in Venice and Cinderella. So we're all caught up for my progress, and I feel like I flew through that. For August, I think because of focusing on a daily for a finish focus piece and a daily 30, I racked up quite the stitch count. I did 15,404 stitches in August, and let me tell you what, something just clicked. Something's working. So moving forward, I'm going to have my focus for a finish, and then I'm going to have a daily 30. And then I'm going to, if I have extra time for a third project in the day, I plan on just having that be like what I feel like. For the rest of this year, it'll probably be a 5% project. But really, I like to intermix a lot of variety in my stitching, and yet I also want progress. So yeah. So anyways, hope you have a great rest of this September, and I will see you later.